Well, hello, my friends. We're back with another print and play, and this one, the art is so amazing. Okay, so this is called Thag, as I'm sure you can tell. Thag is this wonderful little caveman that we are going to try to keep alive. It's a deck building game, and it is just a beauty of a game. So we're going to play through that. My cohorts, of course, have their games up for the week. Matt, Veselko, Dmitry, and Aishwarya have their new games as well that they're putting out. Filming a little early, so I'm not sure which ones they're doing, but I will link them all below. If you would like to see more print and plays this week, go check them out. Thag, however, is co-designed by a Mr. Martin Gonzalez, I believe, and Janine Viglietti. The two of them have been working on this, and I have to give a shout out to, obviously, the artist, Giampiero Randazzo, I believe is how you say it, or a close enough try. And oh my goodness, this one is so pretty. I've had my eye on it for quite a while, but I wanted to wait until the artwork was final because that is probably the most amazing part of this game, especially if you're playing solo. It is you and the components, right? So a game that looks beautiful really helps if you're just sitting down by yourself to play. And man, they knocked it out of the park with Thag. There are going to be different, as I understand, ages. Thag is going to grow through time. We have right now Caveman Thag, so that's sort of the theme. There are going to be, I think they're definitely making age 2, and there's, you know, sort of thoughts for additional ways to play with Thag. I'll try and stick some pictures up here in the corner just because they, oh my gosh, this illustrator, the arts designer is just perfect. It's very sort of like Gary Larson-esque, I guess. Thag is so cute and adorable and dumb that you're just rooting for him. You're like, we're gonna make it through this, Thag. You and me, we got this. This game does kind of remind me of Friday, or maybe like a Robinson Crusoe type thing, right? So we have our little buddy. He's not the smartest. You start with like a basic hand of Thag cards, as in true deck builder fashion. Thag can do one of two things. Thag is a simple Neanderthal. Thag can either make, Thag not need instructions. What you think this is, some kind of caveman? So he can make, which has, you know, a very small hit point or creative points, right? And the other thing Thag can do, Thag can hit. Now Thag do what Thag do best. And again, your hit cards kind of vary. This is a hit of 2, this is a hit of 1, right? But these are your basic 12 cards in your deck builder. You give them a shuffle. And then as the game progresses, we have this wonderful little skill deck, and we're going to be revealing skill cards that we can purchase. At the same time, we have this wonderfully horrible hazard deck, and we will be revealing hazards that we must defeat or they will kill us. This is the sad truth of Thag's life. Here we have a nice little health point tracker. You start at 10, and that slowly decreases over time. It's a deck builder. You know, there's a little bit difference in that you are allowed to build buildings, which is kind of a little different for deck builders. Aside from that, you know, it's something that's really easy to pick up and play if you've ever played a deck builder before. So with that in mind, let's go ahead, and I'm going to zoom in a little bit. I just wanted to give you the full beauty of the playmat. I'm going to zoom in a little bit, and we will start playing some Thag. Setup is relatively easy. We're going to begin by shuffling the hazards deck, shuffling the skill deck, and shuffling Thag's little starter deck. His starter deck is 12 cards, either hit or make. That's all Thag can do. And we're going to give him his 10 hit points. And at the start of every round, you're going to draw up to 6 cards. 6 is your maximum hand size, unless we get an ability along the way that tells us otherwise. And of course, in our opening hand, it's not going to be too exciting. We ended up with 4 makes, 2 hits, all right? And let's just take a peek at, why don't we just take a look at these cards? The little mean looking kitty cat, those are your survival points. So this is what we use when we want to hit things. They're handy and they're great for taking out hazards. The other little icon down here, these are your creation points. This is how much Thag is able to think and grow and learn. And they vary in the starting hand between 0 being the lowest and 2 being the highest. Because these are starting cards, they have a little S in the corner, but on a normal skill card, they will have a creation points needed to learn the skill. So in order to figure out how soothing leaves work, we must spend 2 creation points. All right, does that make sense? And if it was a hazard, for instance, a giant hyena, the easy level that we're playing on is going to be the black number. We're going to ignore this. So we would need to whack it for 5 survival points in order to kill the hyena. There's also some text down here that we will have to do, ongoing or not, but that's pretty much the makeup of these cards. And as a true deck builder, the cards we start with, well, they're not that exciting, but don't worry, we're going to be able to acquire some new skills for Mr. Thag here. So, we have our 6 cards in our hand. The next part of a turn is on this very first turn only. We're going to turn over 3 skill cards. 1, 2, 3. And this represents the starting cards that we can purchase up here and add to our deck. I think, as I look at the directions, that we don't turn over a hazard to start the game. I think you turn over a hazard on the next turn, so you get a chance to sort of power up before a hazard comes out. If that is wrong, I'll put a note in the comments, but just for my interpretation of the rules, we throw up 3 skill cards and no hazard cards to start the game. And we have 6 cards in our hand. So for our first turn, we have nothing to hit. I'm sorry, Thag, there is no hitting. So some of these cards that don't have a survival point, I probably don't really have a use for them this turn. So how many creative points do I have? All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I'm working with 6 survival points. Thag is allowed to buy as many cards as he likes for his points. To buy the card, you simply discard from your hand. So what have we got? So the first we have is a training hut. Now this is something that we can build if we like, but we first must purchase it. So we would pay 8 points if we have it, and it would go into our discard pile, and it would pop up in our hand later on. When it's in our hand, we can then pay the 8 points again to start building it. Now this is too expensive for us, so we're not going to worry about it. We can, however, pick up a bright idea for 3 points. It doesn't give us any survival or creativity, but we can discard it and we can double the idea or survival value of one of the cards in our hand. So it's a one-time use card. It's not really helpful to keep in our hand. So if we buy it, the next time this pops up, we'll probably want to use it right then and there. And we have Remembrance. Doesn't help us fight, does give us some nice creativity points. And we can discard it to search the discard pile, choose 1 card and add it to your hand. Thag, remember. He must remember. Good point, Thag. So we have 6 creative points. Let's just buy both, will we? So let's spend 3, 1, 2, 3. We'll put them in our discard pile. And we will take Bright Idea. And a 2 and a 1. That's another 3. We will pick up Remembrance. All right, so we have 1 card left in our hand. This is a hit. We have nothing to hit, so we don't have anything to do with this card. At the end of your turn, any cards left in your hand, you discard them. It's not in the rules. However, it was asked and answered in the discussion thread. I really think they should put that in the rules, but those of us who have played deck builders, we know anything left in your hand you discard. So this one card I didn't use, I'm also going to put in our lovely little discard pile. Okay, now we're going to go through the refresh phase. And in the refresh phase, we do a couple of things. First, any card here on the skill track moves up one slot. And these two little, I don't know if you can read that or not. Refresh phase, skills in this location are placed in the skills discard pile. So once they reach the end, you have a chance to buy them and then they're out. So we will move Training Hut down one, and then we're going to fill any open slots. All right, and we're going to start here and move by Scavenge, Idea, Music. Okay, great. Let's see, now we're going to go up to the hazard, and we will add one hazard. We'll push down any we have and add a new one. So this is going to be our first hazard, and it is, oh, a peaceful day. Nothing bad happens. It about time that Thag catch a break from all the bad things. Oh, Thag. Okay, so that's nice. We got lucky there. We've refreshed everything. On to the next turn. We pick up 6 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. These are, again, make and hit. Again, I have nothing to hit, so my hit cards aren't going to help. I'm looking mostly at my make, and we again have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Ah, ooh, Thag is very smart this turn. So again, don't have enough for the Training Hut. Scavenge for 4. Discard. Gain idea points equal to survival points in your hand. Oh, so that's a nice way to power up on idea points. We have an idea card, so it's just a base card, but with us pretty good stats. And we have music. We have to destroy the card, which means it's out of the game. It doesn't go into a discard pile, it's just gone. Destroy. Return a survival point hazard to the bottom of the hazard deck. Okay, so this is a nice card to have. Now the point of the game is to make it all the way through this hazard deck and not die. In the early game, as I found out, if you pull a really hard hazard, you die pretty much instantly because you're just not ready for it. You haven't curated Thag's ability quite yet. Being able to take a really tough hazard and stick it on the bottom so we deal with it later is actually a very nice ability to have. So I definitely want music, and I'm going to prioritize that card. So for now, we have 7 points. Let's spend 3 here. Oh, 1, 2, 3. To get some music in our lives. And then we'll spend our last 4 to pick up Scavenge. Great. 1 card left in my hand. Nothing to hit. It also gets discarded. All right. So at this point, we would activate any hazard cards we currently have. It's a peaceful day. Nothing happens. So let's go ahead and refresh. Everything moves down 1. Boom. This one, of course, gets discarded. And we pull out 2 more. Campfire. And another Training Hut. Oh, that's unfortunate. They both came early. Hazards move down 1. And we get a new one. This one is Lost. Lose 1 health and discard a random card from your hand. If you have no cards in your hand, you may discard Lost. Thag on way home, but road looked different. Aw, little Thag. All right, so we'll deal with that at the end of our turn. We've refreshed skills, we've done the hazards. Now, since we are out of cards, we're gonna give our discard pile a little shuffle and draw 6 more cards. And of course, now we will have access to all of the lovely skills that Thag learned last round. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. What have we got? Ooh, a hit, make, hit, and a bright idea. Okay, this one was discard, double the idea survival value of 1 card. So we're definitely going to do that. We don't have anything to attack, so I think we'll double the idea value of make. So let's toss bright idea into our discard, and now our make is a 4, 5, 6, 7, and a hit that we don't need. Okay, so we have a total of 7. I really like Campfire because any good deck builder, you need the ability to call out your bad cards. For instance, this one little hit with no survival or creative value is really a junk card right now. If I could replace it with an idea card, I absolutely would. And the Campfire is one of the ways we can do that. If we build a Campfire, ongoing, destroy one card per turn from your hand or discard pile. So we really want this. This is how we're going to clean all these low value cards out of our hand. This one costs 5. We have 7 points, so we still can't get that training hut. So why don't we go ahead and take Campfire and Idea. All right. So we need 5. So we have 2, 3, 4. And let's pay this one for a 5. And Campfire's a building, okay? Buildings are a little bit tricky in this game. I misplayed them for quite a while. I thought it says, to build, place in your play area, lay 2 cards face down on this card. So I thought that meant as soon as I buy it, I build it. That's not true. When you buy it, it goes into your discard pile. When you draw it back into your hand, you have to pay the cost again, and then you're allowed to build it, all right? So it doesn't go straight from purchase to start being constructed. It goes from purchased to discard. You have to rebuy it, and then it goes down to be constructed. Played that wrong a couple of times, but I'm wiser now. Okay, so we're gonna put it in our discard pile. We're also going to purchase ourselves Idea for spend 1 make. We'll get an Idea. And we have 2 cards left. So this is kind of a interesting little quirk of the rules. Remember, our Lost is going to say, lose 1 health point, discard a random card. If you have no cards, we're going to clear Lost. Otherwise, every turn, Lost is going to charge us 1 health point. It's an ongoing thing. You do have the ability, according to the rules, pay Idea points equal to or greater than the skill cost. So for example, Idea only cost us 1 skill point. I, however, am going to pay 2. I'm going to overpay for this skill, get this card out of my hand, so that when Lost triggers, I'm going to be able to get rid of it. Kind of a weird little sub-rule, but I'm going to take advantage of it. So my turn's ended. We're going to go up and deal with the hazards. We have a peaceful day, which is great. And we're going to do Lost. We're going to lose a health point. Bam. Discard a card. We now have no cards in our hand, so we have defeated this hazard. Nice. All right. Refresh phrase. This moves down 1. We only get 1 more skill, which is Fire. Oh, Thag. Our current hazard moves down 1. We get a new one, which is, oh my gosh, a volcanic eruption. Okay, that doesn't sound good. Choose, then discard hazard. All right, so we have to do one of these 2 things. Lose health equal to the number of constructed buildings or destroy 1 building. All right, so we don't have any buildings, so we are going to lose health equal to number of constructed buildings, which would be 0, or destroy 1 building. So I guess we're going to lose no health. Okay, actually, hey, volcanic eruptions, when you don't have anything, not a bad thing. Just run, baby Thag. Although I think, if I remember right, if you can't pick an option, then you can't clear the hazard, okay? I think that means we can't get rid of this card just yet. I think we have to keep this in play until we can do one of these. Either lose health or destroy a building. So I think this stays in play. I'm not sure. Again, I'm winging it here in the rules. So if that's wrong, I'll put a note below, but I'm going to leave volcanic eruption in play for now. All right, so I've done that. 6 more cards, and we're good to go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. Okay, what did we get? Oh, we got our music. So I don't want to use this yet because we don't have any big creatures. Make hit, make, make, make. Okay, so let's see. That's just a hit, so that doesn't help us. Wow, we got a lot of, okay. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Ah, we're so close to getting training hut. We only have 7, so I guess we'll pick up fire for 4. Discard, destroy 1 card from your hand or discard pile. All right, fire it is. Let's pay 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. We pick up fire. The rest of the cards in our hand, of course, we're not going to use them. There's no effect, so they get discarded as well. Okay, let's resolve our hazards. Peaceful Day does nothing. Volcanic Eruption, keeping him in play until I have a building. So we're ready to go on to the next round. We'll slide up our hut. We'll bring out 2 more skills. Ooh, a chopper. Oh, and more music. All right, Peaceful Day. Our new hazard is annoying bugs, ongoing, lose 1 health. Okay, finally something we can hit. Thag has been waiting for this. So we're playing on the low level, so we're just going for the little dark circle. So we just need 2 whacks to get rid of these annoying bugs. We can do that. For that though, we need our cards. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, we've come to the end, so I'm gonna reshuffle real quick and get some more. 5, 6. Hopefully, we got something good. Ooh, Remembrance. Search discard pile, choose 1 card, add it to your hand. Oh, that's a horrible time to get this card. And that's all right, it still has some points we can use. Scavenge. Discard, gain idea points equal to survival points. Okay, we might use that. Basic make, basic hit, basic make. Okay, all right. So we know we want 2 hits to take care of that swarm. So wouldn't you know it, the one time we need hits, we draw all makes. Seriously? Seriously. All right, so let's start by scavenging. Discard, add idea points equal to survival points. So he's out of our hand. And how many survival points do we have? How many kitty cat faces? 1, 2. That was just bad timing on our part. So we're gonna get 2 more survival points. Sorry, idea points. So I have a +2. That's fine, I guess. We know for sure we want to use these 2 make cards for their attacking points. So we're going to save those, which means our purchasing power, I guess we could, nah, that doesn't make any sense. I'd rather use it for purchasing power, which means we have 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. Still not enough for training hut. Dang it. But we do have chopper here. It's a 2/2, which is really nice, and destroy. Add the idea point value of the rightmost skill card to your survival points this round. Add the idea point values, that would be 3, to your survival. Oh, that's an interesting effect. All right, well, we'll definitely take the chopper. And because we have the points, let's go ahead and take music as well. So let's pay 4. We have 2, and 2 gives us 4. A 2 and a 1 gives us 3. Okay, that was nice. That was nice. And at this point, we're also going to... Oh no, we did have 1 hit in our hand. Now Thag do what Thag do best. Let's hit those annoying bugs. Boom. They are gone. Okay. We're going to apply any hazards that are still active. We only have all volcanic eruption. Hasn't hit our buildings, so I guess we're just running around in between the flow of volcano. On to the next round. Training hut is almost gone. Oh no. 1, 2, 3. These slide down and we pull ourselves another peaceful day. Oh no, we probably have a lot of baddies waiting for us. That's all right. This is a nice way for us to power up. So we will be ready for them. Make, hit, fire. bright idea, and idea. Ooh, so this is a nice, strong little hand. So idea, of course, just has some better stats. Bright idea, discard, double the idea survival value of 1 card. That's great, we'll definitely do that. And fire, discard, destroy 1 card from your hand or just, okay, so I think we want to do that. Though it's 3 points. Let's see what we can buy first. Okay, so training hut's 8. We do have a cave, which is really nice. It's an ongoing effect. Increase your hand size by 1. Ooh, man, I would love to get a cave. Net trap, ongoing. When a 2 to 3 survival point hazard would do damage to Thag, discard hazard and destroy net trap. All right. And luck, discard, gain survival points equal to idea points. Oh, that's not bad. So this would give us the ability to take a big whack at an enemy. I kind of like the idea of that. And I like the idea of a cave. I wonder if the cave is a building. Again, hopped over to the discussion thread, and this question did come up, and the answer was anything that gets put down in the building display area is a building. Cave is a building, but one you didn't have to spend time making. Okay, so what I think this says is that if I buy cave, I get it, and I get this ongoing effect. So we want cave. Oh my goodness, do we want cave? I would love to use fire for its ability instead of its icon. So let's put him aside. I have a hit that does nothing again. So our buy power is pretty low this turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, I would like luck. Discard, double the value. Okay, so I could double the value of this. That would give me 5, 6, 7. I really want to get rid of this hit card. Okay, I think that's what we're going to do. We will let luck hang out. Maybe I can buy him later. So, that being said, we are going to discard bright idea. Boom. We're going to double the points here of 1 card. So this is worth 4, 5, 6, 7 to spend. I'm going to spend 4 for cave, 2 for a net trap, and I have 1 left over, but that's all right. That's fine with me. I am, however, going to discard fire to destroy this hit card, which is just the bane of my existence. So it is now out of my deck. Hallelujah. I forgot. I think I put cave in here, didn't I? I did. Ha! We have our first building. We have a cave. This is ongoing. Increase your hand size by 1. Okay. Interesting. So this doesn't say building. It also has icons, so I guess I could, if I wanted to, keep it in my hand and use it as a 1-2. I kind of don't. Same thing with net trap. This one also has an ongoing. I don't think this is something I build though, so I think if I have this card in my hand, I can use the ongoing effect. That's what it's gonna be my own rule call. Again, if I'm wrong, I'll make a note of it, but that's gonna be my rule call. Okay, so that's my discard pile. We have our cave. Now when we go to resolve our hazards, we actually can resolve this card. Choose 1. Lose health equal to the number of constructed buildings. We have 1 building, we will lose 1 health. Kaboom! And we will discard volcanic eruption. And let us refresh things. We lost our second training hut. That was just unlucky. It's out of the game. We're going to slide this down and turn 1 up. Healing clay. All right, we got through a peaceful day. Not that that was hard. And our hazard is Ooh, poisoned berries. Poor Thag, he woke up from sleep and decided to munch the wrong things. Choose, then discard the hazard. Destroy a random card from your hand or lose 1 health. All right. Maybe we can make sure our last card is a really terrible card and lose it that way. I'm looking at you, lame hit cards. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Close to a reshuffle. Make campfire. Ah, finally. Music and make and hit. Okay, so this is another, these are both terrible cards, so I wouldn't mind ending with one of those. Yeah. Okay, let's look at healing clay. Discard and we gain 1 health point. Oh yes, we definitely want healing clay. Oh, and I was thinking about luck as well. And I was thinking about building. Ooh, this is a rough hand. This is a rough hand. If I want to build campfire, I have to spend 5 points. Ooh, how many do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So if I build campfire, I can't buy anything. I'm kind of okay with that because these will slide it down and I can always buy them next round. And forgot about my cave. My hand size is 1 more. Okay, please be good. It's a make. Okay. Okay. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I'm gonna have to build the campfire. If I don't build the campfire, right, it goes into the discard pile, I reshuffle, and I have to wait till it comes back in my hand again. These guys will be available next turn, and I can make sure I'm left with 1 card I want to weed anyway. So let's do that. Okay, so to build, we're gonna pay our 5 points, making sure we leave a terrible card behind, which is gonna be one of these makes. Let's make sure that is, oh no, I'm gonna have to leave behind a hit, aren't I? Does that leave me 5? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that will leave behind either a really bad make or a really bad hit. So I'm okay with that. And we're gonna build our campfire. And to build it, we turn it sideways, which means we've started constructing it. We don't get the benefit yet though. To do that, we must place 2 cards face down on this card. Discard 1 card each turn. Once all cards are gone, building effects are activated. So we have to we have to sort of send some people to construct it and wait while the campfire is being built. So we're going to construct our campfire. Hey, you know what? I can send 1 of these. We'll send hit. We'll put 1 person down here. I need 2 total, so it's not going to start constructing yet. And I'm going to hold on to my single card just for the poison berries. And they, of course, say destroy a random card from your hand or lose 1 health. I'm just going to destroy this card. Poison berries are done. Well done, Thag. We survived the tummy ache. Okay, luck goes up 1. Healing clay goes up 1. Ooh, a medicine hut. This is a great building to get. Hopefully we can. And we pull a, oh no, we caught a cold. Ongoing, lose 1 health. If you have built the campfire, you may discard cold. Yay, maybe we can build our campfire in time. They want meat, not ice cream. Out of my draw deck, so let's shuffle up here. I gotta remember my hand size is 1 bigger. I keep forgetting that. Oh, except I think I might have misplayed this. Shoot. I was just rereading how you start to build, it says place the number of cards indicated face down. I don't think I can place them 1 at a time. I think it's all or nothing. So with that in mind, I had to discard randomly, so I'm just going to give these a shuffle here and discard the make. Okay, still the make, but this goes into my draw deck. So I think you have to, when you're going to construct the building, you must put all of the workers on it at once. You can't put them down Piecemeal, that's fine. We caught it early enough. Make, remembrance, idea. We are having the worst luck with remembrance. Discard, search discard pile. We've never had our discard pile up when we hit remembrance. That is unlucky. Maybe I'll assign it to the campfire. I do have a lot of things to buy though. Like I said, I would love to pick up luck. I would love to pick up healing clay, and I would love to pick up a medicine hut. Okay, so what have we got? Fortunately, I really want to get construction started on the campfire, so I think I'm going to assign 2 of my cards to campfire duty to build, put 2 cards face down. Okay, and that only leaves me with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now, I'm not going to lose luck net. He'll live around for 1 more turn. Okay, so maybe we'll just buy medicine hut and healing clay. Who needs luck, right? And that leaves me with 1 point left over. Don't have anything to do with it, so it's probably going to get discarded here. The cold will hit us, so we're going to lose 1 health because we don't have our campfire yet. Discard our last card, and we will refresh everything. So luck goes here. It's almost gone. Soothing leaves, a sharp rock, and a cave. And we hit a Homo sapien migration. Draw the bottom card of the skill deck, note the skill cost, then reshuffle. Destroy that many cards off the top of Thag's deck, then discard Homo sapien migration. No, I don't want to do that. All right, we need to whack it for 4. And remember, of course, some of these cards, if it doesn't say discard, it'll move down and you trigger that effect every single turn. Luckily, this one does say destroy it, all right? So it isn't like a lingering effect like this one is. But yeah, we need some hits, Thag. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, first thing we're gonna do is build our campfire. So we're gonna take off 1 card, put it in our discard pile. We're that much closer to a campfire. We're looking for hits. We have music. That doesn't really help us. We have scavenge, which really doesn't help us. We have a net trap. Win a survival of 2 to 3 point. That's a 4 point. That doesn't help us. There's a hit. There's a make, and there's a make. Oh no. Do we have a hit of 4? We do. Okay, we have a hit of 2, and we have a net trap of 2. Woof. Okay, so we're going to save these cards to deal with this Homo sapien migration, I'm pretty sure is what we're going to do. And that will leave us with, so let's scavenge first. Discard, gain idea points equal to survival points in your hand. Okay, what are my survival points? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ooh, hey, that's not bad. So we scavenge up 5 possible points. Okay. We have 5 points to deal with. That's great. Let's spend our hit and our net trap to take care of the Homo sapiens before it activates. You are out of there. And remember, we have 5 extra. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 points. Okay. Ooh. We are getting low on health, so I really like the idea of Soothing Leaves. It's a one-time use only card. We have to destroy it. Draw the next skill card. Restore Thag's health points equal to the card's skill cost. So it's a way to get a little bit of life back. Thag not have green thumb. Oh, Thag. Okay, like him. A sharp rock. No rock sharp enough to stop Thag. It's just a big old whack card. That's great. Ooh, and another cave. Oh, I wonder if we have to build the cave. You know, that makes more sense than just putting it directly into your play area, right? So I think I might have misplayed cave. Do you? I mean, Like I said, it's a little bit, the rules could be a little bit clearer on a lot of things. There's nothing on here that says this is a building per se. You don't have to build it, but do you have to pay the for it? Maybe you do. Maybe I misplayed cave. It is what it is, you know. There are no guarantees we get all the rules right on every playthrough, but I'm thinking now that maybe cave should go to my discard pile, and when it comes up again, I build it even though it doesn't say it's a building, right? I think that makes sense. Anyway, what are we buying? So we had 5 from Scavenge, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I have 11 to play with. So let's pick up 4, 5, 6, 10. Boom. We'll have 1 card left in our hand. Sharp Rock can hang out for now. And we'll resolve. We still don't have that darn campfire up, so that's going to hit us for 1. Drat you cold. I'm working on it, though. I'm working on it. Okay, let's refresh everything. Peaceful day. Cold. More poison berries. Oh, Thag. Sharp Rock. Fill it with a net trap and another campfire. Discard our music. Draw up to 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just kidding. 7. Draw up to 7, which I think I cheated on, but that's okay. Don't tell anyone. 5, 6, 7. And we have built our campfire. Okay, so I do know that when it's built, you immediately get the effect. So ongoing, I can destroy 1 card per turn from your hand or discard pile. And we're going to get to do that this turn. Great. Make. Chopper. Bright idea. Hit. Fire. Hit. Make. Ooh. Okay. We want to have 1 card left to destroy, to take care of these poison berries. So do I have a terrible card? I do. I have a terrible hit card. So I would like to leave that in my hand. What does fire do again? Destroy 1 card from your hand or discard pile. That's kind of cool, actually. Make, hit, bright idea. Double the idea or skill value of any 1 card. Ooh, okay. Let's do that. Let's use our bright idea, boom, to double our fire. What do you think about that? Now, the only thing is, if you use the card for its text, you cannot also use it for its values. So I can't use it, double the 3, and then use the discard ability. It's definitely either or. So do I have a card I would want to destroy? Not really, because I have my campfire going. So I think I will, I'm not going to use the optional text here of destroying. Instead, I'm going to use the 3 and double it. So that gives me 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Ooh, beautiful, beautiful. Do we want another campfire? I don't think we do. I mean, we can just buy it. This is when I wish those training huts would come up, right? Now we have the power and the ability to actually get that, but we burned through those too easily. And I don't know if you're allowed to have 2 of the same buildings. That's another interesting question. Am I only allowed 1 campfire and 1 cave, or am I allowed to have multiple campfires and multiple caves? But if I've got 11 points, I mean, it seems like a waste not to use them, right? So let's go ahead and buy all 3, and we will use that ability to overpay to make sure that we're only left with a single hit in our hand. So I'm going to spend all of my points. I'm in for the whole shebang. And we're going to pick up all of these. 1, 2, 3. I'm also going to use my campfire campfire effect to destroy one card per turn from your discard pile. So let's see. Do I have any more with zeros? I don't. Okay. Let's get rid of a 1/1 make. I'm going to destroy that, take that out of the game. That's great. And now we're going to resolve our hazards. The first is lose 1 health. If you've built the campfire, you may discard card during the refresh phase. Oh, so this will hit us one more time. That's a bummer. Poison berries, destroy a random card from your hand. We'll do that and take care of that. Okay, refresh phase means I get a new one of these. I discard Peaceful Day. I discard the cold, and we bring out our next hazard. Oops. Another volcanic eruption. Ooh, this one's gonna hurt now because we do have 2 buildings, so we need to get some healing going here. Didn't I buy a medicine hut? I thought I did. We'll see, we'll see. Pull 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ah, look at that. It's like I stacked the deck. I didn't stack the deck. It's almost as if I did. So I will need to pay 6. I definitely want to do that. Healing clay. Ooh, I would like to discard and gain 1 health point. Music. Okay. Remembrance. Make. Scavenge. All right, so let's start with scavenge, because here's the thing. I'm gonna need 6 make points to get this medicine hut started. And I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So let's discard scavenge. And we're gonna gain idea points equal to survival points. And our survival points are a whopping 1, but I think that's as much as we need, right? So, oh no, it's not, because I got it. Oh no, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, plus 1 more is 6. Shoot. Although, I do have remembrance that says, discard, search, discard pile, choose 1 card, add it to your hand. Hey, wait a minute. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have a cave. I get 7 cards now. That changes things. An idea. Okay, great. Okay. Let's try this again. Scavenge. Now my survival points, putting that aside, are a whopping 2. Okay, so I'm going to get 2 more idea points. So that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that should do it, right? Did I do that math right? Math is hard, guys. Okay, so let's discard our healing clay, gain 1 health point. Bump. Let's buy ourselves a medicine hut. We need 6 for that. 2, 4, 6. Oh, but I had an extra 2, didn't I? So what if we do 2, 4, 6? Yeah, this will work. 2, 4, 6. Pays for my medicine hut. I have 2 left over, plus music of 1, so we can pick up a pit trap. Huh, didn't that work out well? I hope I did all that math right. We will find out in a moment though, won't we? Resolve volcanic eruption. Choose then lose health equal to the number of constructed buildings. We have 2 constructed, so 1, 2. And then discard this hazard, so it's out. We have our campfire that allows us to destroy a card. Do I have a bad card in here? or what is my worst card? Looks like a 1/1 make. We'll get rid of him. And refresh this. Another healing clay. Refresh this. Oh no! We picked up the Big Daddy, which is a rampaging dinosaur. So it's 8 to hit, which is huge, and the effect is terrifying. It's ongoing. So as it progresses, it's going to continually do this. We're going to draw the bottom card of the skill deck, note its cost, then destroy that many cards in your hand or lose that much health. That's terrifying. Hopefully, we're going to have a lot of hit cards here. Hopefully. Okay. Get an extra card. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Come on, Thag. A make. No. A make. No. Luck. Gain survival points equal to idea points. Oh, this luck I think is going to save us. Soothing Leaves. Okay, I think we need Soothing Leaves because we're down to 4. Cave. I don't think we're going to build this yet. A hit and a net trap. 2 to 3 points. That's a lot more than 2 to 3 points. Okay. Okay, we need 8. We need a hit of 8. Can we get there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We only have 5, but I think we're gonna turn in our luck. We're gonna gain survival points equal to the idea points in your hand. So let's spend our luck. How many idea points do we have? 1, 2, 3. 4, 5, 6. Okay, so that gives us a base of 6, 7, 8. Okay, so we can do it. We can do it. Panic attack here. We have to kill this dinosaur. So we have a 6 from our luck, which means we only need to save 2 more hits. So I guess we will use our hit. So we're going to use our hit. Boom. Whew. Good thing we have the luck to take out those rampaging dinosaurs. Ugh, hallelujah. We definitely want to do Soothing Leaves. Draw the next skill card. Ooh, it's a 6. Restore Thag's health points equal to the card's skill cost. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We do, however, have to discard it, so we won't be able to build the stone hut. That's a bummer. What else have we got here? We have a net trap. That doesn't help us. I do need to build my medicine hut, and that requires 2 cards. All right, so maybe we'll do that. Maybe we'll spend 2 cards to get the medicine hut started. And that leaves me with a make of 3, which is perfect. We'll pick up some healing clay. And I think that's probably a good place to stop this game. I think we've gotten through about half of the hazards, but you can see that this is a really cool little deck builder. I'll just show you some more fun cards we haven't seen. Trial and Error, Quicksand, or what? The Stone Hut. Thag not hurt, just a flesh wound. He's so cute, Thag. Straw Hut, Venus of Willendorf. Inspiration. Thag has no inspiration. Thag is inspiration. Thag. I just love Thag so much. He's such a cool character. You really feel like you're playing him in this game. And it's solid. I mean, it's a solid little deck builder. It's a deck builder with the addition of these cards. I think the reason they have these buildings is because maybe as the ages progress, I don't know if you will be building on top of the buildings. I'm not sure. I haven't looked into the second age, to be honest. I've just been having too much fun with Thag. If you feel like the game is too easy, you can always play it through using the second age is to play through it with the secondary icons, which are a little bit harder, so it isn't, you know, a walk in the park. But I wanted to make sure I showed you enough of the game and this fabulous artwork for you to sort of get a feel of it. It's just such a joy to play because it's so funny and silly to look at. The ideas they have for the next ages are also super cute. This is a game that I would love to see more of this game and see where it goes. Just because I think, you know, it's a solid deck builder with an amazing idea and just some incredible artwork. It's kind of a triple threat in my mind. This is Thag. It's not an easy one to print out because I feel like you need to print out the full graphical version. I will say I got this printed and I believe it was $11, which, you know, it's kind of a lot, I guess, for a print and play, but it was printed double-sided. All I had to do was cut the cards out. And I think, you know, man, I think it's definitely worth it. If you're looking for a really fun game that's really professional looking, done, dude, that is it. This, as of all the great games I've seen, best artwork by far. So we'll see where this one goes. I'm really excited for it, and I'm definitely going to be watching along as far as the development goes. I ran into a couple of rules questions. I think that's because things sort of got modified on the fly. Buildings didn't work this way and so on and so forth. But yeah, I think the game itself plays wonderfully. So kudos, good job, designers, great job, illustrator. This is Thag.